Hi everyone, Psych here. I'm finishing up part two of my video called Half a Cookie Diet, and information is taken from a book called The Joy of Half a Cookie, published in 2015, and this information is for informational purposes only. Okay, so again, part two, so I'm going to just jump right into some of the gems from the book, and we were talking about mindfulness and how that helps. And mindfulness helps us become aware of what's really distressing us and then what really can help. And, I think of the limbic brain versus, the prefrontal cortex. The limbic brain is, more emotion based. Prefrontal cortex, is more thought based. And if you can kind of step back and think about the food, and that might give you an opportunity to decide whether you actually want to eat that food. Now, binge eating is often a struggle between eating for comfort and hiding from pain, according to the author. So some binges get triggered by using food to run away from thoughts or fears. Others begin as a path to self-soothing, but turns into a compulsive urge to keep eating. Now, as we continue eating, taste buds become tired rather quickly, so food also tastes better toward the beginning of a meal rather than toward the end. We talked about this a little bit in part one of the video. And this would actually be kind of a fun little test to do, when you're eating your bowl of spaghetti, the first forkful, taste it, get a sense of how it really tastes to you, what the flavor is like, and then compare it to the last forkful. See which one tasted better. Okay. Now, when we're in a hurry and eating while rushing and distracted, it's hard to tune into our body's signals to stop eating. Now, you've probably heard about, it takes 20 minutes for your brain to register that your stomach's full. Well, that's not exactly accurate. Okay, so after a few minutes, your body's satiety starts to set in. It doesn't take 20 minutes to start. Okay, maybe about 20 minutes to peak. Okay, and that kind of depends upon the food and the amount that you've eaten. Now, here's something I really liked in the book. She mentions mini meditations. These are short meditations, maybe 1 minute. It can be used almost anywhere. Like a restaurant. So you're basically letting your limbic brain relax and letting your prefrontal cortex activate, So, do I really want to eat this giant plate of food, or do I want to just eat part of it and take some of it home? That sort of thing, okay? So, make wiser decisions about what to eat. That sugary drink, that you had to curb your hunger, caused your blood sugar to rapidly rise and fall, and you returned quickly to feeling hungry. Okay, so you got to remember that, because, okay, maybe there's something else that I can take in rather than that sugary drink, because that sugary drink didn't really help. Okay, let's find an alternative, maybe something with a little protein in it. Now, it's interesting, she has questions in the book. So, is it ever okay to eat when I'm not hungry? Definitely, she says. With mindful awareness of your hunger, you'll be able to walk into a meeting or work, see a baked delight sitting on the table, and think, do I want that? You might consider, am I hungry? Am I still full from lunch? Does it look amazing, or, just so-so? Is it a food that I can get anytime? Or is this like some special sort of experience? So she's just basically saying, stop, step back, think about it, okay? And then she says, stop chasing the flavor. Mindfulness teaches you to notice when the flavor and enjoyment wanes. And as we've talked about, the flavor wanes as you're eating. So it's usually more like, oh, it's really flavorful in the beginning, and it's going to lose some of its flavor toward the end of the meal. Okay, so that's what we know. Your taste buds become tired, is the way she put it. Finally, tune in to the feelings of fullness and satiety. Okay, you'll be better able to finish meals feeling satisfied, but not stuffed. And I think we all have probably experienced feeling stuffed at some point in time, not a comfortable feeling. So remember that. Take your time, sit back, think, rather than being impulsive and just trying to wolf it down. Take your time and see if that works for you. And that's pretty much it. It's kind of interesting, the author's basically saying, yeah, you can eat donuts. You don't have to be so restrictive, but just being mindful about it kind of helps you regulate how much you're going to take it. And okay, that's it for the video, and thanks for watching.